Hello, good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Paul.
Me, Jason.
Together,
Those vegan guys.
Hiya, welcome back. And if it's your first time here, that was our introduction just then. We do one live a weekend, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, in that order. Saturday one week, then Friday, then Sunday the week after. So today's Sunday, 3 p.m, live in the kitchen, cooking. All kinds of bits.
Cooking stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a gloomy one. I know a few people in the chat already have mentioned about the impending storm. It's very overcast today, gloomy, but still muggy. You know, get the weather stuff out of the way first and foremost, because, you know, we're English. We like to talk about the weather quite often. You know, but I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for being here. 37 in the house already. I'm sure that number will go up quite quickly. We'd normally have a little drink, something we to start a live, but we've not done anything today. But yeah, I hope you're all good. Hope you've had a nice weekend, best you could. Shout out to a few folk. Our wonderful friend and Ashley is in the house moderating, and I'll give a shout out as well to a few people who were here bright and early. So a shout out to Amy, Chris, Julie, who I believe is cooking along with us. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Ray, Sid, Kate was here early. Bangkok Karen. Did I say Flanny? Lizzie. Adam. Welcome one and all, anyway. Yeah, I'm excited today. I'm excited because we're trying something new, aren't we?
Yeah, and I can't even quote the reel that I saw this on, because I was, you know how you are sometimes, to try and get away from all the doom and gloom of the politics and the narcissists and the billionaires and the warmongers of the world, which are constantly prevalent. And so I'm just kind of flicking through reels, and then I spotted this thing and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I went, oh, and then I went back, and then I couldn't find it.
She was anti-doom scrolling.
Yeah.
Yes. Anti-doom scrolling. So yeah, it's in the title, isn't it? But what are we doing today?
We're doing red cabbage tart tatin. Now, when I saw it, I thought that looks really simple, but really tasty. So I thought, oh, do you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's have a bash, because it looks really simple. Now, for those of you that don't know, tart tatin basically means an upside down tart. So more often than not, they're done in some kind of tin or vessel. And more often than not, they're done with fruit, plum or pear, or, you know, different kinds of. And so what you do is you put your kind of sugar glazed fruit in the bottom, and then you put your pastry on the top of that, cook it, and then when you take it out, you turn it upside down. Tart tatin. It's not very often that you see savoury ones.
True.
So when I saw this one, big lover of red cabbage, both of us are. Big lover of cabbage in general.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, this sounds really interesting. So if it works out, we're going to have it for dinner tonight with a little bit of potato salad, which I'm also going to be making while we're talking to you. And a little bit of side salad. But what I'm going to do is we'll cook the tarts now live, and then I'll warm the two up that we're having for dinner, and I'll sprinkle some Life Greek style cheese on top of them. Do you think?
Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to have a little taster as well, aren't we? You said we're going to do a little taster.
Yeah. I'm going to do 4.
Yeah. So we're going to taste
4. I'll do what I want.
Stick around, because we're going to test when they're cooked, a little taste test, and then, as Paul said, we're going to have them for our evening meal later on this evening, which will feature on the meals vlog that'll be up on the channel on Tuesday.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first, just because it's the quickest thing. Right, I've got some mostly cooked Anya potatoes. So we were at Sainsbury's earlier picking up the bits for this, and they had a bag of Anya potatoes down from £1.99, I think, to 34p. updated today, and I thought, right, I'll use them. So I've cooked these so they've still got a little bit of bite, and I'm going to show you how I make a quick potato salad.
Nice.
So
whilst you're getting stuff out of the fridge, Dorcas says, I'm not unlike an upside down tart myself. Nice.
Do that, my dog.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Yes, a lot of tart lovers, David. Who don't like a good tart, though? You know, especially an upside down one. Hi, Claire. Thanks for being here.
Right, I'm just going to sort these spring onions out by getting off this outer layer.
Hi, Welshem. Fabulous. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to try something new. And anybody who's joined us on live streams before, particularly obviously on a Sunday when we're cooking in the kitchen, sometimes it is just random stuff and new stuff occasionally. And we don't always know how it's going to turn out. But is it fair to say that this is relatively foolproof?
Yeah,
Really?
I would say so. Right, I've got my taters. I'm going to do half a lemon.
Oh, let me just bring it down a little bit so you can see what's going on.
Just half a lemon juice there. I'll save the other half to dress our salad.
Nice.
This evening. I already cooked these potatoes with quite a bit of salt. Good blob of mayo, about that much, and some finely chopped spring onions. I've just took the outer sheath off.
Stacey says, I've got some potatoes growing, so I'm hoping to use them in a potato salad when they're ready. I'll be taking notes. Excellent. I'm sure that will taste fabulous, Stacey.
And I just scissor cut my spring onions. I want you dry, I can feel you.
David, I wholeheartedly agree. David says, Paul should have his own cooking show on TV. Very relaxing and down-to-earth cooking. Yes.
We'll be having this lovely potato salad with our dinner tonight. So we'll be having red cabbage tarte tatin, potato salad, done. That's it, just goes in the fridge now. You can add some black pepper, you can add a pinch more salt if you want to, but if you've used the right amount of salt to cook your potatoes, you won't need to. That will be delightful.
Do you want me to pop it in the fridge?
Wow. The lemon adds such a gorgeous tang, doesn't it?
You've got me into lemon over the years.
But it adds that nice,
it's really
rather than it just being a creamy potato salad, it's got the tang to it. And it'll last a bit longer, but it won't because we'll smash that tonight.
Oh, yeah, we'll smash that tonight, won't we? So I'll stick this in the fridge, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And let's get on with the tarte tatins, because... So I'm going to get my tray. I need the balsamic babes.
Oh, got two.
So I've already done slices of red cabbage. Just a whole red cabbage, sliced, still in shape. So I've done 4 of them. Let's give you a proper look. Right. So, pastry.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's going to need a few minutes, isn't it? Anyway, about saying that, it'll take you a few minutes to sort stuff. Still here. Hi everyone, hi. I can still see the chat. Adam says, how do you think you'd handle being on a cooking show, Paul, i.e. MasterChef, Hell's Kitchen, obviously doing vegan food? I think you'd handle it pretty well.
Yeah, but they don't allow you to compromise. It's like if there's a fish challenge,
yeah,
you have to use fish, and so
that's the downside in terms of not getting any option to kind of compromise on the challenges, the food challenges that they set you. I think with most cooking shows.
That's me. I'm sure I just got me out. Oh, it's there. Daft egg. Oh, I am a daft egg. Right. This is extra virgin olive oil. So I'm just going to put a drizzle. Well, 4 drizzles actually, because I've got 4 pieces of cabbage. So just a drizzle, like so. This is what the cabbage is going to sit on. So the cabbage will use this to cook. Okay. And we're going to do some spots of balsamic vinegar.
Oof, love balsamic. In fact, oil and balsamic is probably my favourite dressing.
Of course, that'd come out so fast, wouldn't it? It's all right. I'll do that with it. There we go.
Yeah. Nice. I'm easily impressed with things, but that was kind of special.
Well, yeah, you do that one. I'll do that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit much on that.
How's that? All right.
Yeah. And then we just take our slices of red cabbage and we sit them and just give them a bit of a press so all the liquid goes up inside. There we go.
All up inside. Excellent.
I nearly said it.
The quote from Weird Science by any chance, was it? You was thinking of?
All up in your head.
Why don't you take this bottle? Yeah. Weird Science reference there for anybody who's a fan of the film.
Now, I was going to share these puff pastry pieces into circles, but I don't think I'm going to.
No?
No, because
you're going to do it a little bit more rustic.
Well, it's just easier to cut it into 4 oblongs, which is what I've just done.
Yeah.
Keep it as a sheet and just cut it into 4 oblongs, and then bam. So it'll have some crispy sides.
Okay.
Gonna try and press it into the sides of the cabbage. Nice. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a bit of extra puff pastry?
True, very true. And to be fair, the off the shelf puff pastry these days, we've sung its praises before. It's very, very good, isn't it? It's decent.
It's excellent stuff.
Well, interesting question from somebody who doesn't cook but is familiar with baking. Mm-hmm. Will it need fork holes put in it?
No.
No. Right.
However, if we want to make sure that the bottom doesn't rise too much, we can do that.
Right.
So let's do that.
Okay. Is that so? That's essentially that's reducing the puff.
Yeah, but only there.
Yeah.
Where you forked it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty simple and straightforward.
In the oven.
And the oven's preheating on
190.
190 preheated oven.
I found this out from a subscriber, by the way, when we used to do our puff pastry plats a lot, which we did. We did them quite a bit. I used to always take the puff pastry off this and put it onto greaseproof paper. And one of our subscribers were like, Paul, you do know that that's greaseproof paper that it comes rolled in, don't you? And I was like, no. No. So if you want to keep this, this is good greaseproof paper. There's no point in chucking it away.
Yeah, not wrong with that, is there?
Might as well. It might as well get used.
I'll put it up on top with other greaseproof paper if you want, so it's ready for next time.
Right, so I put this half a lemon back in fridge and the mayo.
So basically, the tarts are done. The potato salad, well, as in the tarts are done and in the oven. The potato salad's done, and we're just coming up to 17 minutes into the live stream. So that's kind of awesome, really. I do appreciate, obviously, that Paul did a little bit of prep work before we went live.
I always sliced the cabbage.
Yeah, and sorted potatoes out. But yeah, brilliant stuff. Oh, I was going to sort the laptop out, but it's actually fine in terms of the angle, you know. So is it just a case of just eyeballing then? Yeah. Yeah.
I reckon probably about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because the cabbage has to cook through.
Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't mind the pastry being a little bit on the darker side, as long as the cabbage is cooked through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, there's that. Hey, wait till you see this week's meals vlog. It's another corker already. Yeah. Absolute corker. I did a gorgeous beef and broccoli.
Oh, that was great.
The other night.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really tasty.
Fantastic.
Do you want to pass me that balsamic?
So how are you all? Anyway, how are things? How's life in general?
Yes, Linda Jo says, well done, very quick tarts. Yeah, how are you all doing? Let's have a catch up whilst the tarts are cooking. Ah, Leanne's in the house. Do not worry, Leanne. Do not worry. It was a quick prep sort. Stuff's in the oven. We're just relaxing and catching up with folk now. Yeah, has everybody had a nice weekend? Has anybody been up to anything interesting? We're always liking to find out what you've been up to.
We had a road trip to Blackpool. Well, St Anne's yesterday too, because Jess's dad was already over there, but it was the family anniversary. It was the 39-year anniversary from when Mum and Dad Brom long-term fostered Jason and Donna.
Yeah.
So it's been the first family anniversary without
Mum. Yeah.
So
it was nice.
We went over, had a bite to eat, saw the kids. He's got 3 nephews in now.
Yeah. Sid says, went out last night to see 3 bands. Great night.
Yeah, I do admire you and Rosie, Sid. And can I just say, I meant to comment on it, and then, because one of you said it, you're both in your 60s, aren't you? That proper shocked me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's quite amazing.
As in, really, that it shocked me, or
No. As in, like, really, that they're in the 60s.
that's
Yeah.
what it was. It was one of your posts that said you were both in your 60s, and I was like, no.
Did I see it right the other day as well, Sid? Are you thinking of going full bald? Are you thinking about shaving off the hair? I'm sure you mentioned something about that the other day. I don't think I imagined it.
Don't leave me in the hot brotherhood alone.
Chris says 6 weeks to VCO. Rumour is the great Gary Yourofsky may be there. I did hear that rumour, Chris, but I don't know how true it is. I mean, it'd be great if he was.
It's whether he's allowed in the UK. I think he was banned.
Yeah.
For a while. I don't know why.
Oh, excellent, Kate. That's great. Things are exciting. I may be able to represent my charity at COP30 in Brazil if we get the badges. So fingers crossed for an amazing chance to meet climate activists from around the world.
Nice.
That's awesome, Kate. That is awesome. Nice one. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Rosie. Oh, try and highlight that. Major life decisions, major life shifts. Excellent stuff. Bangkok Karen has been planning an order from my local Asian vegan food shop.
Nice.
Fantastic. Kat's had a good week. Nice. Yeah, Ashley, it's 3 now. I think that's it.
Oliver, Ezra, and Isaac.
Yes, I think that's it. They've got their hands full, to say the least.
Isaac's only 13 weeks old. We were both having a cuddle with him yesterday, making him laugh his little head off.
Yeah. Yeah, Sid says there.
Yeah, see? Bloody hell, you've kept well. Do you sleep in vinegar?
Amazing. Amazing.
It's a vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, we'll just chalk it up to that. Just chalk it up to that. Excellent stuff. Nice one, Sid. Do you want to have a scroll?
Yes, I will do.
Ah, that's nice, Helen. Went to the pub yesterday and played Plants Against Veganity. Nice, quiet weekend otherwise. Nice. We've had it's been a pretty busy few days for us, hasn't it?
It has. We did the Waitrose shopping vlog on Friday.
Yeah.
And then
Saturday
we went to Blackpool.
Yeah.
Today we've been up to see Joan. She's coming home this week from rehab.
Funnily enough, Amy's just said, how are John and Dad Brom?
Dad Brom's doing great. He's always doing great. He's very, very independent. Goes out every day, pretty much, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that's really good. Joan's doing really well in rehab. She's had to learn to use a walking frame, but she's passed a test on it, and she should be coming home on Wednesday. So, yeah.
Sid says, change my mind, Jess, and dyed it pink again. Nice one. Yeah. It's a big decision. There's been a few times over the last 12 months where I've thought about going back to basics, but to be honest, the only reason I'd do that would be to grow it again. Wider.
Imran, very interesting that you should say that, because we both just watched a reel of this middle-aged woman saying how much she loved the Superman movie, and basically saying, although it's not about Israel and Gaza, it's about a very oppressive nation called something beginning with B that's bombing and taking over all the surrounding lands and calling them all terrorists, and the people in the land that Superman is helping are dark-skinned, and so it's like, okay, that's why some people are calling it woke, because it is.
Yeah.
because I use walk as the opposite of walk is asleep. Walk is great. Walk is what we all need to be.
Oh, Stacey, I hope you can make it. Not sure if I can go to BCO, but fingers crossed. Saw the Vegan Queens last time and they were amazing. I'd love to see them again.
Oh, thanks, Stacey.
Yeah, 6 weeks and counting. Ah, that's brilliant, Leanne. Excellent. Activism in all shapes and sizes. My mini activism achievement this week managed to get some of my personal training group to switch to plant-based protein bars from whey. Win. Yes.
Brilliant.
Absolute
win.
Win.
I can smell the balsamic.
Yeah. Sammy the Walrus has started watching you guys a few weeks ago. Love the videos and love you're from Oldham like me. Have you been to Chi Yip in Middleton?
No, what is it, Sammy? Is it a restaurant, a takeaway, or a shop? Do let us know. We still haven't been back to Lotus since it's reopened, have we?
No, that's
Didsbury?
definitely worth a trip.
Is it Didsbury?
I think it's Didsbury, yeah.
We used to go there quite a lot.
Yeah. We've never...
It's like a fully, mostly vegan, but fully veggie and vegan Chinese restaurant. And it's shut for a while, but apparently it's reopened.
Oh, Emily, gutted for you. Hope everyone is well. I hit a pothole driving home from work on Friday and burst my tyre, so my weekend has revolved around getting that sorted. Just being at home appreciating the rain, really. Yeah, I totally get that. I think we were appreciating the rain the other day, weren't we, a little bit? It was much needed after a very, very muggy, humid few days. Organic Silver Moon Designs, thank you for your kind words. We enjoy doing shopping vlogs, to be honest with you. They're not quite as regular on the channel as they used to be.
No.
But I think that's kind of for obvious reason, because we did a lot of shopping vlogs in quite a short space of time, didn't we? And they're all obviously still on the channel. And as we've said previously, there's not quite as much new stuff coming out as there was, I want to say, well, 2021, 2022.
That's why we've started this new series, if you like, Your First Vegan Shop Hack. Yeah. Because it gives us a chance to do them afresh, you know.
Thanks, Leanne. Welsh through and through says hello, hello, hello. Ashley, bless you. It's true. Joan is a strong woman, very resilient. We know where you and Gemini get it from. Yes.
Well, partly.
Yeah.
Not as stubborn as her, though. Oh, she's stubborn, my mother.
Yeah. As Josie says, Superman has always been woke. Yeah. Said this a few years ago, just on that subject for a second, you know, because Imran mentioned it. You had a little talk about it before, and Josie's mentioned it as well about kind of the whole woke thing. Anybody who is labeling something like Marvel characters and films and comic books, Superman, DC, Star Trek, anyone who's labeling these things as woke is completely just, you know, missed the point for like 40 years, really, haven't they?
Thank you, Organic Silver Moon Designs LLG.
Lovely.
For your super chat.
Thank you. Oh, it's a restaurant and Chinese wholesalers.
Oh, nice. Oh, so like Wing Yip then, because Wing Yip's the Oriental food wholesaler, but upstairs there's a restaurant called Glamorous. We've never been, but apparently they've got loads of vegan options there as well. So, oh, I love no, we haven't. Is it easily findable, Sammy? Because I'm always up for I'm always up for a new Chinese wholesale grocery. You don't need a membership there, which is why a lot of people never been to Wingate, because they think you need a membership. You don't. Fully open to the public.
Just scroll back up a second, just a little bit. Helen says, feeling low, so watching you guys to cheer myself up. Hope it's working. We generally try and keep things fairly light-hearted on the channel as much as we can. But as we've mentioned recently, I think our last live stream where we were live in the lounge, we are only human, and I can understand that. We've been feeling it ourselves of late with everything, you know, the state of the world as it is.
Part 2 of the good news, says Kate, says she got a promotion, meaning we need to move to Manchester. Any good areas we can look at for renting at a reasonable price in a safe area?
That's awesome, Kate.
I think there are so many good, even in the areas, this is the thing, and I'm sure it's the same countrywide, even in the areas that people would say, oh, that's a bad area, there are good parts.
Yeah.
So it's all about the kind of property you're looking for, how near you want to be to the city centre. But the little working class towns that surround Manchester would be my go-to.
Yeah, Paul's right. It depends how central you want to be, and you know, whether you're bothered about commuting to get into Manchester. You know, if you was on the outskirts of Manchester, sort of within a 5 to 10 mile radius of the city centre, it's not too bad commuting in. But I can appreciate you might want to be a bit closer for work purposes. I mean, obviously, if price was no issue, I'd suggest, like, you know, Didsbury, somewhere like that. But I should imagine it'd be quite expensive to rent in that area.
Oh,
Levenshulme.
It's very similar to Wingate, much closer and right off Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we'll have to try that. Cheers, Sammy.
Chi-Yip it was called, wasn't it? Yeah. Nice one, Sammy. Nice one. No membership needed. Nice one, Imran. Yes, very true. Very true, mate.
Oh, I tell you what, what I'm so sick of hearing is, it's like if you show any support of Palestine, especially being queer, oh, you think you'd be safe walking through Palestine, do you? And it's like, what has that got to do with expecting a Western funded and fully supported nation to not kill children who are queuing up for food? I could give a shit whether I can walk through anywhere safely. That doesn't mean, oh, I wouldn't be allowed to walk through there, so I don't care about their children. Can you imagine how shallow and heartless that would make me?
Yeah.
So to anyone who thinks that, shut up. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Unrelated. Eddie says, Timmy Taylor's landlord, been drinking this beer for the last 40 years. It's cracking and clearly marked vegan. Happy days. Always good to hear about a beer that is clearly marked vegan, Eddie. Always.
Love a beer, Roz.
Love a beer, particularly love an ale. Leanne and Imran have bought us some delightful vegan ales on several occasions, and they have been exceptional.
Just going to move this because it's bugging me. Look, it's almost spring onion bits.
Want me to?
No,
You okay? Yeah. Yes, Leanne. Exactly. Exactly.
Let's pop that back up there, Dave.
David, Dad Brom was on the Guinness yesterday. I think he quite enjoyed it. It's a rare thing, but Dad does enjoy a Guinness now and again.
We had a ginger beer, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, it was really nice. This does not surprise me, Leanne. This does not surprise me.
They're nearly done these.
I thought they would be.
Yeah.
But you did say, didn't you, about the pastry? Like, you don't mind the pastry being over a little bit to make sure that
the cabbages. I've just turned it down a little bit because I'm going to give them another. I'll give them till 22 on our clock, and then I'll take them out, and then they should be done, which is great.
I think we're fairly up to speed with the chat. Fairly up to speed with it. To be honest with you, a few people have, we're linking in with what Paul's just said, and a few people in the comments, Leanne, Ashley, and a few others. I've actually had to stop myself, not on vegan stuff generally, but on other political stuff. I've had to stop myself reading large sections of comments because I don't want to be tarnished. I don't want my thoughts and my feelings and emotions to be tarnished by thinking that that represents everybody.
Yeah.
Because it absolutely doesn't. But the way that many of us choose to communicate in the written form through social media is bad. It's really bad. Like, really, really bad. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to judge because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I'm not trying to justify anything here. But I think everybody who's not a millionaire or a billionaire is feeling the world at the moment. And it's those who haven't taken the time to critically think, to zoom out from their own life and their own political stance and take a broader look and say, where are the problems coming from, really? Those people will lash out when you say something that goes against something that they fixate on whilst zoomed in to their small life and their small, you know, and if you challenge that, so I mean, I have no time for it myself. Can we just say as well, this channel is a big supporter in releasing the Epstein files, all of them.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see that happen. But
I think Donnie's on the list, isn't he?
Of course he is. It's worth saying.
15-year friendship with Epstein.
Linked with all of that we've just been touching on, Joseph says, and makes a good point, so I shall highlight it. The strain of the current chaos in the world can bring anyone down. This channel feels like a safe space. Small steps and small actions can lead to understanding, which leads to empathy. Yes. And I want to mention Keith Edwards, that video that we watched of Keith Edwards on YouTube earlier on today. This is not an endorsement of Joe Rogan at all. He's done a lot of wrong, in my humble opinion. But it was a really good interview that Keith Edwards highlighted with a Democratic Christian who was just speaking sense, and it was so nice, wasn't it, to just listen to him speaking sense from the heart about the current political situation, about the role that religion has played in a lot of the negativity and a lot of the hatred that is being stirred. So, you know, if you get a second, go and check out Keith Edwards on YouTube and have a look at that latest video that he's uploaded today. Brilliant. Really good.
Claire says, loved your shopping vlog in Waitrose when you were looking for a red wine. We were looking for a red wine. We just walked through that area to, if you go back and watch the end of the vlog again, you'll see. We said there are a couple. We said that, but there aren't many, which is why I always endorse Aldi. If you're a red wine drinker, Aldi is the best place because it's clearly marked. The first time we went to Waitrose and looked at red wines, we must have looked at 30, 40 bottles. And we found 3, I think, that were clearly marked vegan. Now, for a store like Waitrose, I don't think that's good enough.
It's not good enough.
And they're extortionately priced. You pick up a bottle of £4.15 in Aldi.
I think the conclusion that you're right. You're absolutely right. The conclusion that we've come to with Waitrose is it's worth going for bits. like the tiramisu at £1.80 something.
£1.87 at the moment. We had them last night. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
So lovely.
And there's a bunch of other standout stuff. We've raved kimchi's. We've raved about the takeaway, the vegan takeaway, the Indian.
When did we have that? Night before last?
Yeah. It's worth going for bits, but I don't think I would ever buy my wine from there because it is just very, very expensive. All of the alcohol at Waitrose is very expensive, to be fair. I looked at some of the beers as well, and they are absolute top.
Oh, Imran, of course he's on the list. Have you seen the YouTube video of I can't remember what pseudonym she's using, but the girl who was 13 at the time, and what she says.
Do you want to check?
It's very interesting. I won't go into detail.
Yes, Chris. Chris has watched Christspiracy today. Bloody marvellous. It opened my eyes. It's a very, very interesting and sometimes difficult film to watch. But yeah, really well done. Really well done.
Where's my cooling rack? Ah, I see you. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass.
Kate, I've just scrolled back up just to see if there was anything major that we'd missed whilst we were just chatting, while stuff was in the oven. And Kate says, are you guys still doing grub clubs? It feels like forever since the last one. Kate, it has been a while. Our lives have been really chaotic, pretty much since December last year. But technically, our next grub club is September at Beck Hall. And we're really looking forward to it because it's my birthday. So that's going to be awesome. The 18th is my birthday. Oh, do you want me to?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to do this. Oh, wow. I'm seeing that as you're seeing it. I'm going to do that, see if that helps a little bit.
So there we have our, if I can just do that, I can tilt it a bit more.
They look fantastic.
There we are. They smell gorgeous.
Yeah.
Red Cabbage Tarte Tatin.
I'm so glad you did 4.
Yeah, well, we're going to try a bit of one now.
Damn right we are. There we go. Okay. Ah, Dorcas, nice one. I have a roll of puff pastry in the freezer which was begging to be used, so red cabbage is on the shopping list now. Excellent. You might want to wait a couple of minutes. We could try this and be like, it's horrible. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Like, I mean, what's not to like? If you like cabbage, then surely it's a winner.
Just gonna leave that to cool for a little while, and then we'll try a little bit each.
Awesome.
But yeah, let's just let it cool a little bit. Oh, that balsamic's gorgeous.
Oh, Elaine at the Craft Shed says, hello, guys. My first time chipping in. Those look fabulous. They do. Thank you for chipping in, Elaine.
We do love, we've got a whole range of stuff in our Easy Vegan Recipes playlist that is things shoved in pastry, basically. I don't think it needs sea salt, actually, because the balsamic vinegar's got that sharp, salty, but I can smell it from here now. But you know, if a crack of salt is your thing,
personal taste, isn't it?
love.
We always say that. We say that with chili, don't we? And like hot sauce and stuff. It's like, you know, when something says it's spicy, and then it's like, and we taste it, and we're like, well, by our palate, it's not very spicy at all. But to somebody else who, you know, is not as used to spice, it might be absolutely perfect for them. So yeah, it's always a bit of a random one when it comes to stuff like that.
But the ones that we're going to have tonight, I'll warm them up in the air fryer just slightly, and then, like I said at the start, I'll sprinkle some Life Greek style cheese. Now, if you've ever had that, it's very salty, which is what I love about it. So,
maybe another minute. Just did the lip test. Yeah, it's quite warm. It's quite warm, but I'm eager to try it. Cracking.
Jeremy, this ramen I'm eating now would meet your standards, I believe. I don't even know if that's how you said it, but that's how I read it.
I like it. It reminded me a little bit of the
Ray, sweet darling Ray. Anything in pastry or muffin. Anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, scroll back up a little bit. Okay, no, we're all good. We're all good. Excellent stuff. I've learned, Flanny. I'm very, very cautious these days. And you know the main reason that I'm cautious? I can't believe it took me till in my 40s to learn this. When I burn my mouth, when anyone burns their mouth, and it doesn't even have to be that bad, it actually can affect the eating experience for a couple of days afterwards. It kind of numbs your taste buds a little bit, and just it's not as much fun. It's not as, you know, you don't enjoy your food as much. So I am generally pretty cautious these days. We ready? I think we're ready to dive in now, aren't we? Okay, taste test. Oh.
Dead simple and really good. You could add whatever spices or herbs. I'll tell you what would work with that. It's just come to me now. See how Bromley.
Yeah. That's me. That's me.
A tiny bit of dill on top of the cabbage before the pastry. And you know what else would work as well? Had I crumbled cheese on the cabbage before the pastry. So then it would be underneath the cabbage here. You know what I mean?
I do. The moldy goatee actually would go great with it. You know what I was going to say before I started stuffing my face? And this is a really obvious thing. You're really leaning into the fact that when you slice a cabbage like that and put it down like steak style, it's a beautiful thing to look at. So when it's done in a tart like that, you've got something that actually visually looks really nice. In terms of like the centerpiece on a plate with some veg or some salad. Yeah, really good. I'm impressed. I'm not surprised, to be honest. I expected it to be good. Like I said at the start, it's kind of foolproof, isn't it? It's like when you list off the ingredients and what you're going to do, it's like, yeah, it's great. There we go.
Lovely.
I tied it up after me, son. I'm going to let our child out.
Try that, guys.
Yeah, you can go out if you want. There you go.
The balsamic adds just enough of a flavour bite, doesn't it, without kind of overpowering it. But so many things you could add to that.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is the great thing, isn't it? A lot of the stuff that we do on the channel, we're just reading Dorcas's comment then, which I'll highlight. And I know there's been a few others. I do red cabbage with apple and caraway in winter, so maybe a slight sprinkle of caraway seeds in between the pastry and veg.
Well, community.
That's it, isn't it?
Here's the challenge now. Go try the recipes. Come back and tell us what works.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Even better,
us all sharing stuff.
Post it on social media and tag us so we see it. You know, that's the done thing these days. It helps tremendously. But yeah, if you ever go on your variation of it, and then you can share it, and then all of us as a community, we can kind of lean into the, you know, the direction of travel in terms of our flavour preferences, our taste preferences.
Dave Charles says, those vegan guys, hi guys. You ever done any Bosch or Gaz Oakley recipes? By the way, I like the new extended meals vlogs. No. Have you ever asked Bosch or Gaz Oakley if they've ever done any of those vegan guys recipes?
Correct me if I'm wrong, you have a tendency when you are doing recipe vlogs or when we're doing something like cooking in the kitchen, you will look at a lot of stuff and then you will make it your own.
I'll draw my own conclusions.
Yeah.
Very rarely do anybody's recipes verbatim.
By the book. Yeah. And I think that's part of the fun, isn't it, of cooking, surely, is that you can put your own twist on something and incorporate and make it your own.
190, Ash, I said at the start, oven temperature, and then I turned it down to about 160 after I turned the tray around because I didn't want them to go dead dark.
Oh, good shout, Jeremy. Yeah, that sounds great. Barbecued cabbage slice is great under a burger. The juices drip down into the grooves and also run off onto your hand less than with lettuce leaves.
Do you know, funnily enough, last season, not the one we're watching now, we're watching 2024 now, 2023, Australian MasterChef, was it that one where they had that girl on who was like really heavily focused on veg?
Yeah.
And she did like we've done, slices of a whole cabbage there, and all she did was char it until it had black edges on both sides, and they loved it.
Yeah, they did.
I remember thinking at the time, oh, I should try that.
If I'm not mistaken, she won that particular challenge.
She did
with that dish.
Charred cabbage. Yeah.
Peter says, hey, and also says, I've got my flight to the UK. Excellent. Peter, does that mean that you're coming to Vegan Camp Out? I know you was like...
Yeah, because you didn't know whether you were going to or not, did you?
I think that's a goer then, isn't it? I think that's what I'm going to take it as.
You can go your own way.
Maximo Kit says, I always say a recipe is just a suggestion. And Leanne similarly says, I tend to look at several recipes for one thing, then make something up out of what I've read.
That's exactly what I did.
Good call.
Unless I just kind of come up with a something kind of on my own where I'm like, because I didn't look at anything for our tofu noodle soup. It was purely based on what I wanted to taste. No one had made noodle soup my way anyway. I used stock cubes.
Oh, I think, yeah, Ready Steady Cook. Linda says, remember Ready Steady Cook? They used to have to grab
one of puff.
The door's open. Used to.
She can't get her fingers in that gap.
She can't.
She's got a child.
I've seen her do it. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, Linda, remember Ready Steady Cook? They used to have to grab ingredients, or maybe that was a different show. I think it was Ready Steady Cook. I do remember Ready Steady Cook. It was quite fun.
I know.
Elaine at the Craft Shed, yes. I mean, cauliflower is the rock and roll vegetable, isn't it? You know, it has sort of, it arrived a couple of years ago and became the rock and roll vegetable. So versatile, so much you can do with it.
Lovely baby.
A quick appearance from our
She's a lovely baby.
lovely fur child Isis.
She's a pretty girl.
Oh, that's brilliant, Peter. I'm going to highlight that. That is wonderful. Yes, I'm coming to Vegan Camp Out and staying extra, going to the Animal Rights March, might even come early, help Jordan set up.
Cool.
Brilliant stuff, Peter. That is fantastic. Well, we will see you there, hopefully. Oh, nice.
Leanne, where from?
Imran's just come home with yellow stickered lion's mane mushrooms, so I'm going to have to read some stuff now.
I'm dying to try. I've heard that I've read most people just press it and fry it. That's what I've seen kind of generally online. But where from? No, I've not.
We've
seen
not come across it.
No,
have we?
like nowhere, and we go to a lot of supermarkets.
We should have looked in Waitrose. I bet they sell it.
Do you think?
If anywhere's going to sell lion's mane mushrooms, it'd be Waitrose. I guarantee it.
I wonder if Ocado do.
I'm going to highlight Wendy's post because it's exciting. First time poster here. Loving your channel. Late to the party. Wink. Looking forward to trying this recipe. Also, we're booked in for Bet Call next month.
Oh, nice one, Wendy. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You won't be disappointed. I really don't think you'll be disappointed.
Can't wait to go back again in September.
We've been twice now and we've loved it both times, and we're going back in September. It's, we're looking forward to it. We really are. I think we'll need it, to be honest.
Yeah, after Vegan Camp Out.
We'll need it.
Vegan Camp Out. Because here's the thing about Vegan Camp Out this year. We'll be able to enjoy the Friday and the Monday. The Saturday and the Sunday, done.
Yeah.
Done. The Saturday night's going to be the first night in Mind and Body After Dark, and that's 4 hours.
Leanne says, going to press and fry, marinade, and then cook like a steak.
Yeah. Oh, Tesco Finest.
Tesco Finest.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dying to try it.
I'm interested.
I'd also like to try that. They call it the chicken of the forest.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Bev's had it a few times.
Yeah.
She's gone out and foraged it and found it.
Dog Samson them on Ocado. Rosie, I did notice hasn't Jordan messaged you? Because I noticed Sid had commented saying, like, because one of his posts saying, if you've never been before, why not? And he was really honest, and Jordan said, I've sent you a message. Normally he'll try and help you out.
Yeah, I mean they do
Chicken
try.
of the woods. What did I say? Chicken of the forest.
You're not far off.
Oh dear.
They were £3.75, but £1.90 on yellow sticker. Nice one, Leanne.
And how many did you just? Because they're quite big, aren't they? Lion's mane mushrooms. Did you just get like one, or and what kind of size? Like teacup, side plate. Oh, Adam just said he got chicken of the woods from Wingate once. Dried, Adam, or fresh?
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. Nice one, Rosie.
Brilliant.
Okay, so not silly money. I'd be up for trying them if we can lay our hands on them at some point.
Lion's mane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on a mushroom journey, as many of you will know. I'm on an exciting mushroom journey.
Well, we've discovered that he really likes shiitakes. Fried some last week, didn't I, with that pasta?
Yeah.
I forgot until halfway through the meal, and I was like, oh, I fried some shiitakes in pan. Look at him.
You didn't say it like that.
I did.
And I'm really glad that you didn't say it like that.
Oh, Helen did get Lion's Mane on Ocado. I'll have a, next time I do an Ocado shop, I'll have a look, and I'll have a right good route in Tesco and all.
Yeah. Please do, Leanne. Please do share in the group. That'd be awesome. And Peter says, did you hear the news that the United Kingdom is now lowering the voting age to 16?
Yeah.
Did hear the news. Yeah, did. Yeah.
I find it a little bit frightening, only because of the reach of people like Nigel Farage, who seems to be getting an unbelievable amount of exposure in this country at the moment. He's never off the news or out of the press because people like rage baiting.
The plus side, just to play devil's advocate, is that an awful lot of young people don't pay much attention to mainstream news and media. They're more channeled towards social media, TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah.
So maybe actually it might be a good thing. It might be a good thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm already looking forward to this now.
Yeah.
We got what, 3 hours? 3 hours to wait for our evening meal. Once we've finished on the live, we will probably have a brew, a relax for a short while, and then you know, settle into our evening.
Hey mate, don't laugh at David and encourage his dad jokes.
We said it, I think, on
Jeremy, am I highlighting that? I mean, I'd say 20, but that's just me. Otherwise, I kind of agree.
Maybe. Yeah, we started just a quick media update. We whipped through Squid Game season 3 pretty quickly. We mentioned it previously. It was very, very good. We have watched the first episode of the new series of Strange New Worlds. It was so nice to have new Star Trek back in our lives, both as Star Trek fans. It's so lovely. We've got a second episode to watch at some point. And we've started rewatching for the second time the Fallout series because it is brilliant and it's been quite a while since we watched it. So, yeah. And we watched Baghdad Cafe last night, directed by Percy Adlon.
We watched
exceptional film.
We watched the 30-year anniversary re-release. Yeah, much better quality and a couple of extra scenes. Dorcas says, Paul, did you try that mushroom powder? Dorcas, why don't you shut your face, watch Tuesday's Meals vlog, and hear your name in it? Yeah, I tried it in that Chinese. I tried it in that beef and broccoli. I have to say it that way because Anne Bancroft said it that way when she went to the Chinese food truck in Gabo Talks. 1 beef and broccoli, please.
Okay. Okay. All good. Elaine at the Craft Shed, I honestly don't think you'll be disappointed. It's just a beautiful film. It's just a beautiful film. It really is. It's abstract, character driven. The music is beautiful. It ticks a lot of boxes for me and for us, I think.
Yeah.
You introduced me to the film. I've absolutely fallen in love with it. I just think what's the expression? Lightning in a bottle. It's like you can never capture that again.
No.
You could never, ever capture that cast, the writing, the direction, the cinematography, the music, the location. You could never capture that again. It's a one-time thing, and it's quite special. Yeah. It really is. Good stuff. Yeah, thoroughly looking forward to our evening meal this evening. You will have to tune in on Tuesday for the meals vlog to see it in its complete form on the plate with all the other bits and things. Going back to what we were chatting about before, Amy says, Green Party for 20 years and I'm still hopeful. Good on you, Amy.
Yeah, we've been voting Green Party just over the last few years, haven't we?
Well, stood for as a Green Party candidate 2 years ago. Yeah, in my local area. And I would probably stand for them again as well. But I'd also be very, very happy to get involved and work with Jeremy Corbyn if what I think is going to happen happens. I think the latest polls are that at least, this is before anything's even happened, 18% of people are already saying that they would happily vote to have him as PM. And I think that number is going to go up and up and up. I have to remain optimistic. It's very, very, going back to what we were saying earlier on in the live stream today, it's very, very easy to get, you know, down in the dumps, and it's understandable. You know, there's a lot of negativity out there, but we've all got to individually and collectively try and remain hopeful. And that was what I said to you before when I mentioned about Keith Edwards and the interview that he'd shared on his YouTube channel. It gave me just a little bit of hope to hear a democratic Christian talking the right way about the right things, the things that are important.
Look at his channel.
Yeah, really good.
And you'll see the video.
It warmed my heart a little bit. It really did.
We are still our PC fund is still active for a little bit longer. Does it let me in? I can't remember. What? Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
thankfully.
Yeah, our PC fund is still active. We are incredibly appreciative of to so many of you that have already helped.
To everybody that's helped, it's been an incredible help, and it does mean we can get our new desktop PC. But the other part of the fund was for it says on it on the website was for a laptop for the vegan queens.
Yeah, because we can't have the vegan queens using our laptop,
and it's almost there. Oh, why does it do that?
What? I thought that was the full. Is that not the full link to the page?
Ah, that is. Yeah. Somebody just click on that link and tell me if it works, because it's come from Facebook. And then I'll be happy. So yeah, tonight's dinner, a nice dressed salad with salt, lemon juice and extra virgin olive oil. One of these tarts warmed up, thank you Ashley, one of these tarts warmed up with a bit of Via Life Greek style cheese on top of it, and homemade potato salad that you saw at the beginning of this vlog. And we will be having a slice of bread or two, just so you know.
Yeah. Shall we start to wrap things up?
Yeah.
We can have a brew and a little bit of a chill. We get a few things done.
David, thank you for donating, but please don't say wasn't much. £1,
yeah,
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Not that that's what you gave. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
It's anything at all to help is a great help. Please don't ever measure the amount. Thank you.
You've helped.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
To all of you who've helped, thank you so much.
Good stuff. Okay, yeah, let's slowly wrap things up. If anybody's just joining us, then,
Alan, we're just about bloody go, lad.
You know,
we're
done and dusted.
We've made a tater salad.
Oh, it's been fine.
We've made four. I said four.
Four.
Red cabbage tart tatins. And we've talked about his dinner and all sorts, so it's been lovely.
You can always rely on rebellious punks, Rosie, to say it as it is and to sort things out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, it's been lovely as always. Lovely cooking in the kitchen, if not a little bit warm. We've got the back door open now.
You can always go back and watch it from the start.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thanks for sharing all your wonderful news, updates about what you've been up to over the weekend, asking pertinent questions, just being part of the chat, part of the community. It's always appreciated. Yeah, it's been lovely.
And you know, I hope some of you try these because they're lovely, and it's testament to how many things you can do this with. Let your imagination go wild. Shove it on a roasting tray, wherever it is. Put puff pastry over it. You've made your own tarte tatin. Cornflakes tarte tatin. Tomato and basil tarte tatin.
Oh, you've got me thinking now.
Grated carrot and cumin tarte tatin. Tater and rosemary tarte tatin.
It's not so much shove
Spam
tarte
tarte
tatin.
tatin.
It's not so much shove stuff in pastry as put pastry on top of it. But yes, it's essentially the same thing. Anyone who's been around the channel a long time knows that we love to stuff things in pastry.
Or drape things in pastry, as in this case.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like Jason, I'm really looking forward to my dinner tonight now.
Yeah.
But we're going to get off, have a brew, chill out for a little bit. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful community. It's just great. It's just great. I will pass on everyone's love, wishes, and questions about Joan. She'll be back home on Wednesday, and I think it's going to be a bit of a adjustment. But I think with the family supporting like we all always do, it's going to be fine. So yeah, thank you for coming today. Thank you massively to our friends and moderators, Ashley and Leanne, for being here and making sure everything's oh, Leanne, you dirty bitch. I want that now. You've ruined mine. Showing off with your bloody lion's mane.
Let's go. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. If you could give the video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Comment on it afterwards so it gets a bit more brevity on the old YouTube. We won't see you now until Tuesday, our meals vlog. We'll be back live next Saturday, 8:30 in the kitchen. Mukbang, which just means we have our dinner online with you. And thank you for being a part of our channel and a part of our lives. We bloody love you. Yeah, love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very soon, I hope. And until then, will you please be excellent to yourselves and each other. And just before I go, I'm going to share that link one more time. Because why? Because I'm cheeky. And because my name's Paul.
Bye, loves. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All the best.
See you soon, folks. Bye, loves.